to see my story. It is very long, as you can see. So, it's called The Zombie Apocalypse. It was a normal day. A girl called Emma woke up and she had crashed. She looked outside and it was a group of zombies outside her window. She lived in a bungalow, by the way. She only had an older sister and a dog. Luckily, her sister was awake and had boarded up the house. Her sister's name was Iris and her dog's name was Rocky. Rocky was still asleep while Iris and Emma woke him up, brought food and supplies, and headed down to the basement. They were concerned about the house. After a day, the zombies got in. Luckily, they didn't get in the basement, which was the good thing, and no one got infected. But after a full week, they got in the basement, so they had to make a house from scratch. So they started. They worked for days. Luckily, they had some friends that were still alive, and they came to the woods too. They couldn't believe it, so they started working. They worked their butts off for about a month, working so hard on it, and finally they finished a little village for all of the people that survived the apocalypse. A month passed, and they had stolen from the shops because, no one worked there, right? So anyway, a month passed, and they had about 10 zombies attack, but don't worry, the people were too strong and more powerful as they were way more powerful as the time went. They got more powerful by seconds. It was amazing. You should have seen it. They looked like hunters and ninjas. As the time went by, everyone started having kids. The population started increasing by a lot. People started building houses and building cars, and some even still worked. And some cars still even worked. But there were vines everywhere. On houses, on cars, on trees. Not surprising. In England, there's it on a lot of trees. It started looking better, but the one thing is that the shops, they weren't open yet. So here comes the cool bit. Emma noticed and decided to become Prime Minister, and it worked! Emma was officially the Prime Minister, she told Iris and Rocky. And then the shops were back up and running in no time. Vines were gone, everything was back up. Smiley face, that end. How long did this take?